So in the last class we have done with article 12, article 13. Okay, now today we have to start article 14. So let's recall once what was in article 12 and article 13. Okay, so in article, if you talk about article, if you talk about article 12, in article 12 it defines the meaning of state. Okay, what state is, why it is important, why state is important, because state is only authority which is responsible for our fundamental rights. Okay, it means our fundamental rights are guaranteed by states only. Okay, so we have very depth knowledge about state. And in the last video we have learned about article 13. What was in article 13? In article 13 we have studied about law inconsistency. Law inconsistency, it means law inconsistency, it means what if any law which will be inconsistent for our fundamental rights. Okay, so how to deal with that kind of law. Okay, we have very depth knowledge about article 13. We studied about doctrine of eclipse, we studied about a doctrine of severability. Okay, so this kind of all things we have done. Okay, now we have to start article 14 today. Now look, article 14 is article 14, article 15, article 16, article 17 and article 18. Okay, these 5 articles, article 14 to article 18, these articles are talks about right to equality. Okay, right to equality. These articles okay, these articles are talk about right to equality. Okay, it means in these in all these articles we will see equality. Okay, now look, so should we start? Now you have some question in your mind that okay, so what is article 14? Okay, what is difference between article 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? Okay, which kind of equality? Okay, so we will see everything. Okay, one by one. So today we will see about article 14. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so article 14 talks about article 14 says that state shall not deny to any person equality before law and equal protection of law. Okay, it is about right to equality. Now you have some question. Now I am going to explain you. Just be with me. Here two things are here. Okay, first is equality before law and equal protection of law. What is it? What does it mean by equality before law and equal protection of law? This is the question. Okay, so before start equality before law and equal protection of law, I would like to tell you one thing, that state shall not deny any person. Okay, it means state will not deny about equality. We will see about which kind of equality, but state will not deny. Okay, matlab state shall not deny, okay, to any person about equality before law and equal protection of law. Let's take a look what does it mean about equality before law, equal protection of law. Okay, now look here, equality before law, equal protection of law. Equality before law and equal protection of law. Equality before law, everyone should be treated equally in the eyes of law. What does it mean? It is British concept, it is negative concept. And equal protection of law, like should be treated alike, it is American concept and it is positive concept. Now I'm going to make you understand about equality before law and equal protection of law. Just listen me carefully. Equality before law. Okay, equality before law means, suppose a person A. Okay, there are person A, B, and C. Okay, then state, in equality before law, state will say that we will treat A, B, and C equally. It means, instead of the fact that A is rich, B is poor, C is much more poor. Okay, so instead of this fact, we will treat everyone equally. Okay, this is the concept of equality before law. Suppose, look, uh, what is state? State says that whatever, however you are, if you are rich, if you are poor, okay, if you are disabled, if you are disabled, we will treat everyone, we will treat everyone equally. We will treat everyone equally, instead of the fact you are rich, you are poor, you are disabled. Okay, we will treat equally. Okay, we have no mercy. Okay, this is equality before law. It means everyone is equal in the eyes of law. Okay, either rich or poor or disabled, no matter, everyone is equal in the eyes of law. This is equality before law. Now, is this fair thing or not? What is your opinion about it? I think it is unfair, because suppose someone is rich, someone is disabled. Okay, how can you how can you treat everyone equally if they are not equal in social and economical background? If they are not socially and economically equal, then how can you treat everyone equally? No, it is not. Why? This is from this is British concept. Okay, these equality before law um, is been taken from British. Okay, so this is British concept, and this is negative kind of concept. It means nothing. Oh no, nothing is given by state. Okay, so this is negative concept. Now let's see about equal protection of laws. Equal protection of law, we say this is positive concept. Okay, why this is positive concept? Here, like should be treated alike. Suppose, it means all rich person. Okay, we will we will treat him equally. Okay, all poor person, treat in different way, they treat equally. Okay, and disabled person, we will treat them equally. Okay, it means we did here separation. Okay, we did separation in rich, poor, disabled, and various different category whatever we have. Like, we can make some special provision for women, because woman is also, biologically different. Okay, we can make a special provision for child, because child is also, child is only for our mercy. Okay, child lives only on our mercy, because child can't do anything itself. Okay, so we will not treat everyone equally. Okay, we will treat only like person. Okay, only like thing, only like should be treated alike. Okay, we will take an example and try to understand in more depth about equal protection of right. Okay, now look, equality before law means absence of discrimination. What does it mean? It means that in equality before law, no one will discriminate. Okay, no one will discriminate, no one will be discriminated by state state treats the society in equal manner. But in equal protection of laws, state can discriminate, okay, among the citizens to provide benefit to the downtrodden section of society. Now I'm going to take an example, and you, then only you can understand more better. Now look, suppose in our society we have some separation, like in general, okay, OBC, SC, ST. Now look, suppose SC, ST are very poor. They don't have enough money. Can they buy such kind of products, such kind of high costly product? No. Have they such very prestigious, very very high profile products, high profile facilities? No, they don't have. They don't have tablets for study. They don't have laptop for study. Okay, but general have everything because they have money. They are rich. They are education. They don't have education. They don't have education. So this is the responsibility of state to do something for these socially and economically backward classes. So this concept is called, so that's the, for that state come up with some policies like reservation. Okay, state come up with the policy of reservation, this kind of things. Okay, reservation, some money distribution, some facilities. Okay, these are provided by states only. Okay, so this is equality, equal protection of laws and equality before law. So in India, both things is being followed simultaneously. Okay, now look, got it. Now I think you all understand about equality before law and equal protection of laws. Okay, now look, let's see some exceptions of right to equality. Right to equality means everyone is equal in the eyes of law. No one is different. Either you are rich, either you are poor, everyone is equal. Okay, if he did murder, so punishment will be given. If they did murder, the same punishment will be given, because in both cases you are equal. Okay, so this kind of things, but there are some exceptions. Okay, but there are some exceptions for rule of equality. Okay, what is the exception? Let's see. The first exception is not an absolute right. Obviously this rule of equality is not an absolute. Okay, it can be suspended during emergency. At the time of emergency, we can't say that we are okay, we have article 14. No, article 14 can be suspended during emergency. Okay, can be suspended during emergency. Got it? Not an it is not an absolute right. Okay, it can be suspended. Why suspended, we will see after some time. Okay, but just try to, but I would like to keep it brief only. Okay, now special provision for president and governor. Yes, what does it mean? What kind of special provision for president and governor? Suppose president president did some murder. Okay, so we can't so president cannot be jailed. Okay, president cannot be jailed if he is sitting at the position of president. So firstly we have to president have to resign from its position, and then only we can practice the legality on it. Okay, if president is on their post, we can't do anything. If same with governor as well. Okay, so these are special provision, and this provisions is given in under article 361. Okay, these all things is being given in article. Okay, so we have seen that president and governor had some special power. Okay, we can't do anything if they are on their post. Okay, if we want to do, then we have to remove. If they can if they remove the post, if they are not at that post, then only we can do. Okay, and these all things is given in article 361. Okay, now the next is immunity to diplomats. What is diplomats? So who are diplomats? Diplomats are the person who, like, India has IFS officer, Indian Foreign Service. Okay, Indian Foreign Service officer. They are diplomats. They are basically ambassador for India, and very other countries diplomats comes to India. Okay, basically they are, we have Rajdoot, we have Doot, Doot. Okay, Doot in Hindi we say Doot. So they are diplomats. Okay, diplomats has duty to deal with our countries. Okay, understand different countries. Okay, and they make some special some provision and different thing. Okay, so if Pakistani diplomats comes to India, okay, so we can't arrest him. Okay, okay, these equality not valid. Okay, we can't arrest. Okay, we can't do anything. So existence of equal protection of law. Yes, this is also an exception for equality, because in equal protection of law we discriminate, but this discrimination is positive. Okay, this discrimination is only to benefit our society, to give some benefit, to give some benefit benefit for for the person who are socially and economically backward classes. Okay, so equal protection of law is also uh, is also an exception for equality. Okay, so this is for today only, and in the next class we will see article 15.